Hello, YouTube. My name is broker Evan Pollard, licensed in life, health, accident, and sickness in both Arizona and North Carolina at the time of this video. I am here again with some news because something really important just came out regarding United Health, and I know I just did a video on them reporting their win for the lawsuit against CMS, but something unfortunate just happened. Now we are facing the CEO being no longer here with us. I'm sure you've seen the news all over the place. The news stations, the independent YouTubers, they are all covering this story because it is something that is very important to know. So I want to just go over that because, again, my channel is about health, wellness, and life, and this does fall into the realm of what I do. So let's go into it just a little bit. We are seeing mixed reactions amongst Americans regarding this news. I know in my last video, I just went over some very important information regarding United Healthcare winning the lawsuit against CMS for their Medicare Advantage Plan Star ratings, but then some other news just came out the other day regarding the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, losing his life. Was it an accident or was it pre planned? We don't know, but they are going to be investigating. So, according to some information from NBC News, just a little bit of backstory for the former CEO, Brian Thompson. He was named the CEO of United Healthcare in April of 2021. So, it has been 3.5, close to 4 years that he has been United Health's CEO. But he was also primarily and previously the CEO of the government programs, including Medicare and retirement and community and state.
An update now, the latest, what we have on the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Here's what we know. Here's what's new. The suspect may have left a message behind on the bullet casings at the scene. So the Associated Press has some sources that are saying that the words deny, depose, and defend were written on the live rounds and the casings that were left behind at the scene. Brian Thompson, of course, fatally shot in Midtown Manhattan near the Hilton Hotel. He was on his way to an annual investors meeting. He left his hotel and the shooting happened at 6:45 in the morning. The meeting was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. Evidence also showing that each bullet casing, again, had a word written. So each one had this word written on it. And that leads authorities to believe today that this shooter or whomever may have been trying to leave a message.
I wanted to go into the words written on the shell casings deny, defend, and depose because, quite frankly, it is a very important message that is trying to be sent across that I wanted to know a little bit more about. According to apnews.com, it states deny, defend, and depose echoes a phrase commonly used to describe insurers' tactics to avoid paying claims. They are similar to the phrase delay, deny, defend, the way some attorneys describe how insurers deny services and payment, and the title of a 2010 book that was highly critical of the industry. Police haven't officially commented on the wording or any connection between them and the common phrase, but Thompson's shooting and the messages on the ammunition have sparked outrage on social media and everywhere else, reflecting a deepening frustration Americans have over the cost and complexity of getting care. Delay, deny, defend has become something of a rallying cry for insurance critics. The terms refer to insurers delaying payment on claims, denying claims, and defending their actions. Stated by Leah Keller, a North Carolina based personal injury law firm, the longer they can delay and deny the claim, the longer they can hold on to their money and they're not paying it out. So, how does this phrase relate to United Healthcare? United Healthcare provides coverage for more than 49 million Americans and brought in more than $281 billion in revenue last year as one of the nation's largest health insurers. United Healthcare and its rivals have become frequent targets of criticism from doctors, patients, and lawmakers in recent years for denying claims, or complicating access to care. Critics say insurers are increasingly interfering with even routine care, causing delays that can, in some cases, hurt a patient's chances for recovery or even survival. Doctors and patients have become particularly frustrated with prior authorizations, which are requirements that an insurer approve surgery or care before it happens. United Healthcare was named in an October report detailing how the insurer's prior authorization denial rate for some Medicare Advantage patients has surged in recent years. The report from the U.S. Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations also named rivals Humana and CVS. Now, there were some very important details and information regarding the case that I can't necessarily explain too well to you, but I know someone who can. I'm going to bring up a short clip from an independent YouTuber who was reporting on the news regarding this incident.
Because I want to walk through this with you from a police perspective, from a former law enforcement officer, tactical SWAT team operator. From my response, what I saw and why I believe that this is definitely somebody that hired somebody else. So, roll the clip, pause it. So, somebody who is untrained, they're operating with a sense of fervor, anger, disposition. They would probably more than likely not be aiming a weapon with a suppressor on it, right? Your first thought is not to slowly, calmly do this and boom, 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 boom. Your thing is boom, 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 boom. And when a person is doing it in the heat of passion, they're aggressively mowing somebody down, right? They're just firing as many as they can. They stand over the top of the guy and boom, 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 while they're over the top of them. That to me is a heat of passion. That to me is a close individual person having a feeling towards the individual that he's taking out. Somebody that's calm and collected like this guy seems to be. It seems that he's a professional and he has no dog in the fight. He's just taking care of a job that he was assigned to do. Now, continue. So as you see, he's discharging, but he's also racking. Now, when I first watched this, I figured that maybe, here, let me do this. I'm going to cover the guy here. Play the clip. So you can't see it, nothing there. All right, pause it. So if you can watch the man here, I covered him up so y'all can't see it. If you can see him, at first I thought he was discharging, rack, catching the rounds, right? Because sometimes it depends on what kind of, I don't know what gun he had, but I'm like, if he had a suppressor on the gun that had shells in it or something of that nature, or he had a shell catch or something on the gun, he can fire it, the shell drop out in his hand and he rack it. I don't know. It depends on the mechanism of the gun. Normally it just go out the ejection port and that's it. So initially I thought he was just racking after each one, racking after each one, racking after each one. But it appears that what happens is the first shot it jammed and he cleared the malfunction. It shoots again, it was jamming again, cleared the malfunction, and obviously he finished what he started. So, like I said, initially I thought the guy was methodically firing and charging it, but it actually jammed. Now, someone with tactical gun experience knows that when it jams, they know how to fix a malfunction under pressure. And so this guy, while walking, bang, didn't even stop, didn't even look, didn't do nothing. He just cleared the malfunction. It did it again, he cleared it. He didn't stop, he didn't look at the gun, he wasn't confused. He was a very well trained person with firearms. So that makes me believe that this was a person who was ordered to do a hit.
NYPD tweeting these new pictures out. There's two of them this morning. This is the first time we're seeing this person of interest, pretty much their full face.
In my opinion, this is also very important information to know because this man sold a very large portion of his shares before this took place. As stated, in February, Thompson sold shares of the company's stock options worth $15.1 million just 2 weeks before the DOJ announced its probe into the company. So, according to this article, United Healthcare was trying to acquire its rival health and hospice provider, Amedisys Incorporated, for $3.3 billion. As it states, we are challenging this merger because home health and hospice patients and their families experiencing some of the most difficult moments of their lives deserve affordable, high quality care options. Emphasis on the options. The Justice Department will not hesitate to check unlawful consolidation and monopolization in the healthcare market that threatens to harm vulnerable patients, their families, and healthcare workers. United Healthcare's stock prices dropped significantly after the DOJ announced its probe. And this was the first time that he chose to sell his stock options since becoming the CEO in April of 2021. And his stock options were not set to expire for several years. So that makes you wonder why? What was going on? What did he know that we did not? And this also plays into insider trading, which is illegal. But whoa, this piece of information, United Health Group's chairman, Stephen Hemsley, its chief people officer, Aaron McSweeney, and its chief accounting office, Tom Ruse, are also under investigation, collectively selling $101.5 million in stock shares prior to the investigation. One can only wonder why all of these chairmen and CEOs are selling their stock options for United Health prior to an investigation. What are they afraid of the DOJ finding? What skeletons are in the closet? What are they trying to hide? There's something going on that we don't know about that is truly shady. Because why else would they all basically jump ship? Are they, and then, but also it raises so many questions. Who did it? What did they do it for? Were they afraid of us finding something out? What shady dealings were happening behind closed doors to make this happen? Because now I'm side eyeing all these people under investigation. Well, I'm sure more things will unfold within this investigation that we will find out about sometime soon, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. We shall see, or maybe not. If it gets swept under the rug, we shall see. Hopefully, we see. Hopefully, we find some things out. And wow, there are so many thoughts going on in my head that I just want to like keep in the noggin for now, but I'm just here to deliver the information and let you guys make of it what you will. So many questions to be answered. So, all right, guys, I do thank you for joining my bit of news for today. Huge news, actually. So, I mean, who's going to replace this man? We shall see. It is the end of the annual enrollment season for Medicare, but it's still going on for the ACA, individuals and families. So if you do still need insurance, feel free to hit my Health Sherpa. You can click on my links, shop, enroll. It allows me to become your designated broker to help you out with any questions that you may have along the way. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Please give this a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.